Hey everyone, welcome to the ranking. Here's my ranking of all the Star Wars television shows. Yes, I know there's a new Star Wars movie coming out, so I thought I'd do a couple Star Wars related videos, despite how excited or unexcited I am about the new Star Wars movies, but I still love Star Wars as a franchise, so I thought I'd talk about, some Star Wars shit. I thought I'd start out with the TV shows. I know there's a little bit more than seven, but seven's the only ones I've seen, so I thought I'd rank all the TV shows, all the Star Wars television shows that I've seen from my least favorite to my favorites. So, let's just get started. Coming in at number 7 is Star Wars Forces of Destiny. This is an animated show made, I think it's a YouTube animated show, and it's not very good. It's very SJW heavy. It talks about the female characters of Star Wars, which is actually great and interesting, and tackle each of their stories from different timelines. The way they do it, though, is really annoying. It's how, Last Jedi did Rey and stuff, and just, it paints them as, almost perfect characters, and they're not. No one's a perfect character in Star Wars, but they act like these are the greatest characters in all of Star Wars, and some of them are, but some of them aren't, and just, I don't know. Something about this I hated, and just the animation was just subpar to me. I didn't like how they tackle the stories, especially Ahsoka. Her story's a lot more interesting than they give it, and I don't know, just something about this just left a bad taste in my mouth and just didn't like it. Coming number 6 is Star Wars Ewoks. Yeah. I don't know if anyone knows this show, but I did have Teletoon Retro, and I did watch a few episodes as a kid of this, because I love Star Wars. This is not a very good show, but I can see a lot of kids liking it because it's a cute show. It's about the Ewoks on their planet of Endor, and basically them just going on little journeys. And basically, I feel like this show's a lot like the Gummy Bear show, if you remember the Adventures of Gummy Bears, the Disney afternoon show. I feel like Ewoks is a lot like that, but Star Wars version. Cute little teddy bears going on little adventures and stuff, and harmless fun like that. As a show itself, it's not good, but for kids, it's harmless. Coming number 5 is Star Wars Resistance. I've only watched quite a couple episodes of the first season. Just couldn't really get into it. It takes place just a little bit before Force Awakens, and yeah, it's not that interesting. The characters aren't interesting. The animation looks very nice. It's very nice animation, but I just couldn't get invested with these characters. I didn't think the story was that interesting. The action's okay. The animation is nice. Just, I don't know, zero investment, just zero intrigue. I didn't like any of these characters, and I really didn't care. I just did not give a shit. Coming number 4 is Star Wars The Clone Wars. This is the opposite of Resistance. I thought Resistance has better animation. The animation in this show isn't awful, but it could use a little improvement, but it has investment, though. I like the characters, because I know these characters. They did Anakin really well in this television show. Him with Ahsoka Tano. Obi-Wan Kenobi is all great. Even they focus on side Jedis like Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, Aayla Secura, and just stuff with Yoda. They focus on a lot of characters in the Jedi Council, and it's very interesting, this show, because the Clone Wars was a huge war that took place, I think, 3 or 4 years, and it was a lot of shit went down during the Clone Wars, and this show tackles a lot of that, and it's got a lot of great characters, great action, and interesting politics in the show and in the realm of Star Wars. And I thought Clone Wars was damn great, and I can't wait for the final season. Finally, we're getting, and just, yeah, I really like it. Coming number 3 is Star Wars the Micro Series. Yes, this is the Clone Wars Micro Series. This was only a couple seasons, but they were only a couple minutes long. So basically, it's only a 3-hour series, and it's really good. It takes place, again, during the Clone Wars, but done a little differently than the Clone Wars. The animation is amazing. Amazing. This is the guy who gave us Powerpuff Girls and Samurai Jack. This is incredible animation. And they tackle interesting stories with Grievous and Count Dooku and Mace Windu and Anakin stuff, and just a lot of stuff they put in this is interesting. I thought it was a lot more intriguing than the Clone Wars series. I actually wish this was a lot longer, and plus the animation, I can't brag enough about these fucking animation. It is so freaking awesome. The way they do the lightsaber duels in this style of animation is awesome. It's almost like watching a graphic novel on the screen. It's just really cool, and just, yeah, one of the best Star Wars shows. Coming number 2 is The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is, I've watched the first 3 episodes already, and it is so fucking good. I think Pedro Pascal is fantastic in the show. I think what Jon Favreau has done with the show is really great. He completely made up. He made up for all that bullshit Lion King movie he did with this. This is a great show. It's intriguing. I want to know more about this Mandalorian as the episodes keep going. The stuff with him and Baby Yoda, it's just so adorable. The action's really good. The side characters are really great. Just a story about a bounty hunter is interesting. Like, there's not like anything epic or grand about this movie. It's just a very small story, and that's what makes it interesting. Star Wars doesn't always have to be big and epic. It can be small scaled and intriguing with great characters, and that's what The Mandalorian has so far. And I'm excited to see where it keeps going. Just it's awesome. And my number one favorite Star Wars television show is Star Wars Rebels. Rebels is easily the best. I think it ended the best. I think it has the best characters. Like, I love Hera. I love Ezra. Kanan's one of my favorite characters. Sabine. Like, all these characters are great. They even have Saw Gerrera in this in a little bit. And just, because this takes place, again, between episode 3 and episode 4. And it talks a lot about, the Empire and this rebellion and stuff. And it has Ahsoka in it. The stuff with her and Vader is fantastic. And just the way the show ends is beautiful. When a character dies, it actually affects you very emotionally because you care about these characters. The animation's terrific. The action's great. The way they tackle different mythos and different theories of the Jedi is so fucking awesome. And just, I love this show. I think it's the best Star Wars show we've gotten. And I don't think anything can beat Rebels. So that was my ranking of all the Star Wars television shows, in my opinion, from my least favorite to my favorite. So in the comment section below, please tell me, what is your favorite and your least favorite Star Wars TV show? Give me your thoughts and opinions, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please subscribe to this channel and join the dark side.